Camera phone, Scarface Acapone, turn your lights off, nigga, we been on.
What is going on, everyone? My name is Hayon and welcome to Armored Warfare PS4 Early Access. Today I'm going to be taking a look at 3 low-tier beginner tanks you can grind to ease your way into Armored Warfare or to just regain your skills if you're a returning player. Keep in mind that these vehicles fit 3 different playstyles: the Sniper, the Brawler, and the Flanker, and you will want to pick according to what you enjoy the most. So enough with the formal intro shit, let me introduce you to the Scimitar. The Scimitar is a tier 2 armored fighting vehicle. This playstyle reminds me a lot of a cheetah on steroids, being extremely fast and extremely deadly. It has a rapid fire gun which pretty much never has to reload, and its poor penetration is made up for by its extreme mobility. The Scimitar is for players who want fast-paced gameplay and quick games, as the high DPM of this machine makes short work of its enemies. Of course, all these pros come at the con that this vehicle pretty much has no armor, as in it's there to keep the crew from falling out. So yeah, that's pretty much the Scimitar. You don't want to be getting shot in this machine, and you want to be doing a lot of damage every game. Every game that I get into in this vehicle, I pretty much always get the most kills, and if there's a Scimitar on my team, it's a competition of who can get to the enemies the fastest. So nextly we have the Dragoon 90. If you want a very detailed review of this machine and not just a summary, I recommend you go watch the review I put out yesterday of it, as it gives a lot of information and shows a pretty insane replay which captures all the strengths of the vehicle in it. But if you're a lazy bum who just wants to get the gist of what this vehicle is, here goes. The Dragoon 90 has a high mobility, even higher mobility than the Scimitar, tank destroyer which wields a high DPM 90mm gun. It has a great combination of alpha damage and rate of fire, which helps it pretty much destroy everything in its path with relative ease, but like the Scimitar, it has no armor, and the fact that it cannot do sustained damage like the Scimitar can makes it necessary to play more of a sniper role rather than an in-your-face kind of role. But in a pinch, it usually comes out on top. I highly recommend this vehicle for anyone who enjoys high damage games and the type of gameplay where you kind of just sit in the back and wait for things to drive in front of you. But if you are that type of person that likes the in-your-face kind of gameplay, then behold the Chieftain. The Chieftain is a tier 4 main battle tank with a fuckload of firepower and a fuckload of armor. I like to compare this vehicle to a bull that got injected with rhino testosterone. Wait, is that like actually possible in real life? We need to do that, like, for real. But the thing that really sells the Chieftain to me as a good starting tank is that you don't need to grind a tier 3 to be able to get it. As you can see here, I have not completed the T62 grind yet, and I have the Chieftain. Not only this, but the Chieftain is the start of the Challenger 2 line, which is a very noob-friendly line as they all have a lot of armor. You want to be playing the Chieftain like a brawler, at the front lines with your frontal armor towards everything and planting 500 alpha damage bombs into the enemy. And in my opinion, the Chieftain is just fun for anyone, whether you're new or you're experienced. It's always fun to have very sloped and bouncy frontal armor. So that pretty much concludes it for this video. I hope if you do decide to get some of these vehicles that they are what you expect them to be, and that I gave you some useful information. And of course, if you did enjoy this video, I hope you drop a like and maybe even subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And with that, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.
Look at my legs shine, ice. Look at my wrist shine, yeah. My diamond mom make you blind, yeah. Let him in 5 at a time, ooh. I just be smoking on dope, yeah.